farm. I don't know about the rest of you guys.
There we go. Work. So what happened last time?
I think last time we began with our good friend Alyssa, who was on her own little adventure while we were doing some with our own situation at the time. Alyssa, having gone off while Zara went to go get some information about a future job for us, decided to look around and even fell into a weapons shop looking to see if there was bows or such that could be of use for her. And though she didn't have the money for it right now, she was still taking some time to look. And even had a stranger come up to her to offer her a chance to gain some money to probably buy those really wonderful bows and arrows she was keeping her eye on, basically. Deciding to follow this man for this supposed tournament or job, where you want to call it, before he immediately changed his disguise and dropped that facade once they got to a secluded place to reveal that he was Lavat here again to require another favor, a job for her without much recourse, hopefully, that he needed her to infiltrate the Brotherhood of Mages to go into a certain mage's office to gather a book that would be of importance. Of course, this mage turned out to be Yakov, the one we were working with and needed to have a good relationship with, and he offered, this will save lives, he swears, it promises. And Alyssa decides to go along with it, sneaking in, using a piece of invitation he was able to disguise to allow her access without question, as well as sneaking into Yakov's office to look around, pilfer through his paperwork, and found this book or specific journal, which was more pristine than the rest, and making her way out with it. Of course, bumping into Yakov at the same time, as they had a bit of a nonsensical chat. She asked questions that didn't really matter before taking her leave and sneaking out. And of course, returning to Blavat. And once she did meet him, she of course demanded pay. And Blavat didn't take too kindly to that, giving her a bit of a pouch and sending her along her way. And while that was going on, as she returned off to hopefully find us and take time to rest in the inn that we told her we would be in, though she didn't see us there. The next day, we still missed each other as Zara and Lumina went out to do their other thing, as well as hopefully find a way to connect with Alyssa, because we did get a note saying that she was hanging out with the Brotherhood, which was alarming in itself, as we made our way there and came upon a more tense and less than friendly atmosphere, as Yakov revealed that Alyssa apparently walked in and stole from him, and he's very much sure of that, and that he wanted that book returned, or post haste, essentially, and possibly more likely making it more trouble for us, as with grit teeth we went off to go find our dear friend. And of course, we met each other up again as Alyssa was speaking with Oscar to figure out what had been going on while she was gone. We all sat down and explained exactly what the fuck was going on as we swapped stories. Alyssa explaining, the job, and Lumina and Zara explaining our own little hunt we had, and frustrations and such abound. Even with all that, we decided to go off to see if we can figure this out, first with Blavat, who seemed very much unwilling to turn over the book, and Zara asked how much time does he need, apparently, because he needs only a specific one. He said it'll take some time, and he'll return it with no problem, so you can leave, basically, as he shut the door in our faces, and with that, we turned back around with less than desirable results, as we lamented about what was going on. Right now it says there is not much else we can really do, but we can still hunt a wolf, as we all decided to make our way outside the city to deal with that, as we told Alyssa about exactly what transpired. That creature we were fighting, the daughter we saved, and the strange circumstances around the whole situation, as we made our way back to our previous fight to see that giant hole that Alyssa saw that we engaged with the creature before, making our way and finding the corpse of the man that Lumina saw who transformed into the wolf, and no explanation of how he died, other than the fact that it was more likely right after our fight, and possibly an ambush, possibly many other reasons, but no clue that we can find that can point us into a direction about exactly what happened. Even when we made our way back to the family, the Marinov family, they didn't seem to much have, we were tight-lipped about the whole situation. Even showing the bit of evidence we do have, they weren't willing to share, and there's only so much we could really push. Especially since, at least for Alyssa, she could tell the daughter was playing up her tears a bit more than usual, but like I said, without much evidence else, there was nothing we could do here as we left with our reward, air quotes, and made our way back with a reward job done, but still questions to never be answered, apparently. as he sat back and lamented about what was going on, and a bit of frustration on Zara's part, as Oscar provided a solution. A friend that he knows who could be of use, and to help get Yakov off our backs a bit. He'll still hate our guts, of course, but it means he won't immediately try to kill us, which honestly, we'll take whatever one we can get right now. Yeah, I think it ended a bit there with us talking about mages and what it means for that, and of course, some life lessons that the witches don't really seem to have. And I think Zara's clumsy attempts to trying to get Oscar, and I believe it was Alyssa, to see a little bit more of a growing relationship, kind of backfired on her as well. And I think that's where it ended last.
Yeah. You all went to sleep. A new day, new morning. Same place, same shit tavern. You can all kind of get down and get some crappy breakfast.
I assume Oscar's not here.
No.
Well, we don't have much else to do. We can continue looking for jobs, of course, but any thoughts?
I mean, we still got the monster hunting battle, whatever, ahead of us.
That is mostly waiting for other people to tell us what to do, same as the Brotherhood situation. We don't really have much in the way of money, and there's so much we can really spend before we're back out in the alleyway again.
Yes, I agree. I mean, maybe there are people in need of our help.
A small job, hopefully. Nothing too troublesome.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
see about that, yeah. I don't want to get in more trouble at this point.
Very well,
I want to leave this town as quickly as possible after this.
I absolutely agree.
Very well. We can take a look around, ask a couple questions, and see if something pops up then. Maybe someone will need some cheap labor that we can do.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Very well, and stick close to each other, please. No more running off by ourselves, for at least for a while.
Promise.
I'll hold you to it.
Aye, Captain.
And so you
Doesn't he
say that, but I feel like I think that was a challenge now. I had some ideas, but now just say that, and I'm like,
Just all running away.
So yeah, just go around town, see if you can find any sort of manual labor,
See any job, really. If it's something that we could be able to do without too much trouble, hopefully.
Why don't one of you gather information?
Zara, you're the brains to this operation.
Oh god, if something goes wrong, you better not blame me for it.
I will not blame you for it. Listen.
Won't.
I will
It'll
be
be
for
just
it.
a
We will make it worse. So it's
yeah, again.
See. Awesome.
One of us gets shot, they build guns in this universe.
I have exact idea what I want to do. Wonderful. Find something appropriate.
Again, you're working against God here, Red. We're not going to blame Zara.
I feel,
can't
listen,
wonder-
you leveled the challenge at me. I picked up the gauntlet.
Hey, little challenge? Is that what happened?
We just wanted nothing too bad to happen. We wanted to kind of...
We're like, I hope they give us more food from the soup kitchen. Started to throw things at us.
Yeah, fucking take out the fucking 50 cal. Alright, smart bitches. Con detect
Listen,
Luke.
you did so great with children last time.
No,
I hate you.
Felt so great with children last time.
none of us did. Why are you lying to us?
Only her,
Alyssa got PTSD.
Hersan would maybe, but we not.
Children hate us. What are you talking about?
Lamina is not a good player. Lamina, by default, is not good with children. Right now, she's really not good with children.
You're gonna look around asking for jobs. There'll be this sort of man. He kind of like looks like a servant, dressed very plain clothes, but has a sort of dignified, has sort of dignified gestures as he approaches you and says, "Excuse me, I heard around town that you have been asking for work."
Well, it depends on the work, but yes.
Assume those weapons and arms aren't just for show.
They are not.
Then may I request your services for bodyguard duty?
What exactly does this bodyguard duty entail, and how long would it be?
I think it would be a rather short duration, for a day or two at most.
And who will we be guarding?
I work for the merchant family of Polinsk. Well, they require someone to, let's just say, accompany their son, as he plans on venturing out the surrounding wilderness.
I see then. And how much would this job pay exactly?
Well, I suppose that can be discussed, depending on how many days it will take. Pouch of silver for, say, each day.
I see then. Zara kind of like looks at Ludmila and Alyssa, trying to basically have a conversation without speaking to see how they feel about this.
Lumina would just kind of nod along, yeah, like this doesn't sound too bad.
Alyssa will nod and just ask, "May I ask how old their son is?"
I fail to see the relevance of this. He is old enough to take care of himself.
So what's he looking for in the woods?
He is kind of like says, "Oh, I think we're." He just kind of like shakes his head and looks like turns around to walk off.
Good sir, please. I apologize. We didn't mean to offend. We're
I'm
just
sorry,
trying to come to an
I'm
understanding.
trying to hire you for bodyguards. I do not know what they will find in the woods. Hence, must I answer every inane question? You are there
No,
to
you don't.
guard him, whatever attacks him.
We wish to make sure that we are not walking into a more dangerous situation. It's been...
Well, then maybe perhaps I should find other professionals. Have a good day. Thank you.
But please, like I said, we did not mean to offend. We wish to just understand. And if you see that this is a issue that will not cause us much trouble, then we see no reason why we should leave away without a good arrangement here.
I believe the pay is adequate. I wouldn't be paying so much if I thought you were a bunch of clubs. But you seem to have some hesitance.
Says, my friend and I, we are, like I said, we do not wish to offend. We are a curious bunch, but like I said, you understand discretion and discreet is important.
He just kind of like nods. So, will you take the job or?
Absolutely.
I see. Yes.
Then go to the east gate. Be there for noon.
Thank you. If it's not too much trouble, do not wish to offend. What is the name of this person, so we make sure we address him correctly?
Lord Zivko.
Zivko. Thank you. We will look forward to doing our duty for Lord Zivko.
He'll nod.
Once he leaves, assumedly,
Yeah.
Zara would let out a breath. I guess they are right about nobles and offended egos.
I mean, I just asked. I mean, was it that bad?
Normally, I would see that this is a large number of red flags, but money is tight.
He is paying
Will.
you like a lot of money. This is not a small
Yeah.
amount.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I would say. Like,
That's why his eyes is like, hey, if it wasn't
Yeah.
for the money.
yeah, I think discretion is one of the things he expects from this job. I feel like, yeah.
That is also in itself alarming, but like I said, it's too good of a job to pass up right now.
Yes, I mean, it pays good.
Yeah, we cannot say no right now. You know.
We will keep an eye out and hopefully ensure that we survive along with our charge. Hopefully this will not be too much trouble. If it is, we're going to take off bodyguard work off our list of things that we can do, apparently.
Yes, I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I mean,
Why would
just
you
some
say that?
monsters.
Alyssa, I love you. Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
I mean, maybe it's just one or two monsters fighting them. We've had worse.
I have a theory.
Yes, go ahead.
That when you think your life is going into a positive directions, there's a dark god, I'm going to say for now, that decides to ruin that for you to show that, yes, life is useless. If this goes horribly, Alyssa, I'm going to chalk it up to this theory.
Maybe
Fine.
that god just wants to be entertained. Maybe he wants the stories to happen.
We'll find better entertainment.
I mean, we are at a pretty low right now. I mean, it can only go up now.
The next city we go to, I hope has a library. That's all I want. You know what? Let's go to my list. Find a bookstore to sell fun books.
The city has a bookstore. You just can't afford anything in it.
Don't afford, we don't have money.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Grant.
Hey, just work, do better jobs, and make more money. Listen, you shouldn't listen. You shouldn't like say these things. Like it's just a nice, relaxing day. It's like you're begging for the animal to fucking fall on you.
You hear him load the crossbow. Well, how long until our meeting with
Probably
I guess
have like
Lord
about
Zippo?
an hour or so. Not that long.
Well, I'm not too sure. We should prepare some equipment along. We should probably get some of that. I assume because they're not going to provide that for us, right, Grunt?
Equipment? What? No.
Like a tent.
Yeah.
And for what?
You said we're going to be. This possibly might be going out on the woods for a couple days.
Well, listen. The thing is, he wasn't too big on the
Mm.
details, but presumably, if you're gonna have to camp, and this is like someone wealthy, they'll probably have proper camp.
An entourage, and maybe even an entourage.
Ah, gotcha. As long as they let us have part of that, that's fine.
But yeah, no,
Sure.
he didn't say anything, so I've.
Mm.
You can make whatever assumptions you want.
Very well then. If that's the case, then worst comes to worst, we can go and hunt out in the land. We've done that before.
Yeah, there's more used to that. It's fine. I don't think you'll grab his entire traveling body along with him for this one.
Who knows? Nobles are weird, I've been told.
That's true. He might go on a stealth mission with us, like 10, 20 carriages. Essentials.
Well,
Don't hope so.
I'm not too sure if it matters for him, but we can leave a note for Oscar that we'll be gone for quite some time doing a job and return hopefully within, well, a short time.
Nice.
Yeah. You know what? You can. This one. You can take a new vow. A
Mm.
simple vow, single one.
So troublesome.
Yes. You know, you can
What
call
do I
it.
call it?
No,
Mm.
you can call it the knight errant. I think this is fitting for what you're about to do. As make your way to the east gate, kind of wait there for a bit. Eventually, you will kind of see someone approach you, and you spot him because he's a young man, but he is clad in like armor and has like weapons and bags on him. He's looking like ready to not just travel, but travel somewhere rather dangerous.
So, Grant, that's a baby. What are you talking about? That's a child.
Yeah, no, he's around like probably like 15, you would think, 16 at most.
Oh, dear heavens.
Listen, you did so great with kids last time.
Grant,
Mhm.
Rustic
It
was
was good old-
younger. This is older. It's fine.
Yeah, this one's older. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
oh,
It is fine, Mac. You are so right.
I'm always listen. To take time, you gotta be. Actually, I would not listen to take that. That's a bad idea.
As yeah, he kind of like very confidently approaches you and says, "You are the famed monster slayers, no doubt."
yes. Greetings, Lord Zifko. We are here to assist you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate your services. Shall we depart?
Of course. As my lord commands.
Please, you are. We are now brothers in arms, and this mission of ours.
Yes,
So
of
what
course.
exactly
Go
is
ahead.
our mission here? If you mind me asking.
Well, I will be explaining the details, I suppose, on the road. We must not lose daylight. March on, soldiers, and he like turns around, starts walking.
Zara just looks at Lumina and Alyssa before starting to walk.
Listen, Lumina just shrugs. Listen, whatever the Lord demands. She will not say you just shrug it.
As you're kind of like you walk past the city guards, as he does a salute to the guards as well as he goes by. The guards just kind of roll their eyes. Like as you're walking with him, well, I decided that enough is enough. These poor villagers have been harassed long enough by monsters. I need strong blades and experienced warriors on my side, and I was told that you took down a werewolf. Such, I can think of no better fighters to have on my side.
Of course, but what village has been besieged by monsters? I've not heard word of such things.
Well, you must listen to the poor Tansuk. They will always complain about all sorts of creatures skulking on the roads at night. Even some during the day, if they're so bold.
And where is this town exactly? This village?
Well, we shall take the road south to the village of Malva. We shall fight anything that's on the way. And then we'll make our way back and kill anything that we missed in the first turn.
I see. A very ambitious plan, my lord seems to have. Though I do ask that you express a bit of caution. Of course, we wish to keep you safe as best we can.
Of course. Lady, how should I address you? What is the proper etiquette here?
I am Zara. These are my companions and fellow witchers, Ludmina and Alyssa.
Well met. Soldiers? He is clearly confused at this. It's like trying to be polite. And you can listen. You can roll me a heart if anyone wants to sort of vibe check this man. You can roll me a heart.
Okay, we'll see what. There you go. That makes sense, I guess. Alyssa, Ludmina, roll heart. See if you guys get better ones.
We
Can you
can.
roll as well?
I think
Yeah.
Lumina has to decide on an image of this man.
Yeah, I mean he's like a bit awkward, but it is what it is, I guess.
A young nobleling, yeah, who wants for adventure.
Certainly nothing related to you three at home. Certainly nothing related to you three at home.
Yeah, why would it be? We just got here.
He's
What are you
not
talking about?
embarrassed by the three of you.
It's fine. If it's not too bold of me to ask, what training has you had, my lord?
I've been training with a blade and a spear and a bow and a horse since I was a mere child.
I see then. If it's not too much trouble when we're at camp, if we can, well, get a feel for each other's abilities just to ensure that once we're fighting with one another, we make sure it's an easier battle. Fighting with, three others can make things a bit awkward. We should make sure we can, not get in each other's way.
Kind of like stops, kind of stares a bit at you and says, "You're doubting my skills right now."
I do not doubt
Drops
you,
his
Mark.
bags on the road. Takes off his
Okay.
cloak, draws his blade. Very well. A demonstration is in order.
My lord, I did not wish to offend. I just.
Come on, Zara. Come on now. Listen. You wanna? Are you not gonna stand up to a challenge?
Ludmina.
It's okay. I can stand up to him. Listen, if you don't wanna.
Does Ludmina actually still have her sword?
No, I think you gave her the hammer. She has.
Oh yeah, you have the hammer. Okay. Very well then. We wish to make sure we are comfortable with each other's abilities. Gives Ludmina a look like, please, for the love of God, do not break this man or this boy.
Ludmina, give me a battle roll.
Sure thing. Miss with a match? I hate man. I don't want no battle ever again. What the fuck, Grunt? Do you rig that fucking butt?
So as Ludmina and Zivko kind of square off against one another, he kind of like seems a bit passive as Ludmina. You take the initiative as you swing the hammer. As you all see, he masterfully just predicted that. Kind of like sidesteps the blade, smacks her hand, her hand that was wielding the hammer, with the back of the blade as kind of like the wrist jerks upwards, and in that moment he like just swiftly brings up the edge of the blade to her throat.
Impressive, young lord. You truly are better than I thought.
Of course. Now let us not waste more time with such frivolities. Battle is not something to be taken lightly or for showmanship, and he like draws back his blade and sheathes it.
Zara gives Alyssa a raised eyebrow.
That's gonna be fun.
Picks up his bag and like starts walking again.
Starts walking, pats Ludmila on the shoulder. It's like, might want to practice a little bit more with the hammer. It can get a little awkward. She sees to try to make a little bit of a joke as she starts walking.
Listen, I think this made them happy. I think don't see this for the better.
Fighting with someone, a new person into our fighting choreography could be a bit awkward, but at least he knows what he's doing, hopefully.
Yeah.
I mean, we look like cowards now, but
We don't look like cowards. He just looks like he's the better fighter.
I guess.
Kind of like stops, turns to you and says, "Now, doubting my skills in battle. Now, I've seen that before, but whispering like old hags on the side of the road. Have
We're
something
trying
to
to
say
cheer
it, say
you
it now.
Oh,
They
well, nothing.
were simply trying to cheer me up a bit after.
For what?
We're not doubting your skills.
I forgive us, Lord. It's our dear friend Lumina's having a bit of a sad couple days.
What is the reason for this sadness?
I seem to be known to fight monsters, but humans apparently are not my forte.
Well, you should count your blessings then, because anyone can fight humans. It's gruesome and shameful duty. Whereas slaying monsters is something you can dedicate your life to. Now stop.
Yeah, we're just not along actually.
Stop moping and let us move on.
Of course, my lord.
Listen, we don't listen. We'll let the lordling be, Zara.
She's trying not to laugh. It's fine.
Listen, Lavina will accept it right now. Listen. She's just like, okay, maybe I was
Are
not
you
trained in fighting humans.
Stifling
This is my
some
code.
emotions, Zara.
She's trying. She's shut up. She's just holding it in. She just has a smaller face.
Yeah.
Just holding it.
No,
Kinda
Lavina
like-
also is a little small, but listen.
There's that you, Zara. Does the Litha also kind of find this very amusing?
A little bit, yes.
Do I need to spar with the both of you as well?
No, my lord. You are a bit of a ray of sunshine in these dark times. Is all.
We don't want to waste time, right?
Yes.
No,
Lead the
we
way.
do.
We shall follow.
You are a true beacon of hope. Yeah.
I do start to like you.
Very well, let us move onward as like quickly fucking spins around and starts walking ever so fast.
Yeah, follow him.
We follow. We follow.
Always.
Yeah, now listen. This is what if Alexei was in the world of The Witcher?
This is I wanted to make the Alexi joke, but I held myself back. Oh my god, yeah. Listen, honestly, Lumina needed this. This is kind of funny. This is not just. This doesn't fuck anything up. This is kind of funny.
This is not happy.
We needed
Yeah,
this fucking distraction.
listen, I don't see. Listen, not everything has to be bad, depressing, sad.
Grant, I don't believe you. Grant, are you becoming a cuck?
Maybe I
You
am, Mac.
know.
Maybe I am. We'll see. Listen, enjoy the happiness while it lasts.
Ah, thank fuck. I'm gonna return to the regular scheduled programming.
Yeah, you're gonna march down the road. Sort of noon sun shining above you. It's a pleasant weather. Warm, like a small breeze. If there's any sort of discussions you're gonna like have on the way, or you're just gonna march in silence.
I think. Does he give any details about these things that besiege the village, or other
He has no.
other than just things that will be?
Yeah, he has no. You will quickly realize if you try and question more. He has no fucking idea.
Oh, okay.
That's why we're here, I guess.
Outside of asking questions about his life, I guess Zara will probably be taking notes about the werewolf that we fought writing it out so she doesn't forget.
Just so a
He
pouch
seems to be. He seems to be like a minor noble, someone that probably, from the looks of it, seemingly wealthy merchants that kind of bought themselves a piece of land before one of them eventually was knighted, right, and uplifted to minor nobility. So he's like the son of that knight.
Gotcha.
His father is
I
well
see.
respected in Mert.
A fuck up, I see.
No, he's not a fuck up. He's just
No.
inherited a family legacy. Does he have any actually other family?
Are you gonna ask that?
Yes, presumably if he has any other siblings or family.
Yeah, we're gonna
back
that's
home.
like small talk, I assume.
No, my mother died in childbirth, and my father passed a few years ago due to sickness.
Ah, I see then. I'm sorry for your loss, my lord.
Thank you. He wasn't. He was my father, but there was no lost love there. He taught me a few good principles in life, but
Well, you must have been an admirable man enough to at least see that you wish to follow his legacy.
quite so. He got knighted on values that keep this land going, the principles of chivalry, honesty, duty to the people and your lord. I live to uphold those principles, which is why I've trained much for this day.
I see. My lord is quite young, if I may say so.
I am 16,
To
I
put
am
the
a
butter-
man.
So it's a heavy burden to carry. At least that I've been told.
Every man
Legacy
has to
plus.
rise up to the challenge. Those who do not are mere cowards. It's not easy,
Proof.
but nothing in life that is worth it is easy.
I mean, you sound really brave for doing this.
It is merely that everyone else seemingly has become a coward in our time. As such, merely fulfilling your duty seems brave now.
Zara would nod, basically, as she would go off to start writing down her notes.
You know what's missing? Just a little
Mm.
piece of Oscar.
Ah,
Would-
missing Oscar, I see.
Already.
I mean, he just his stories and everything he tells while we're on the way.
That's true. A noble listen a bar to record these adventures will be
Mhm.
perfect.
Yes, it would be. I mean, for all of us.
Zuko just kind of hand waves that says, I need no laurels from no minstrel.
Ah, well, apparently our good friend, our good bard friend, has told us that stories are what people need to keep going. You may not need them, but those who don't have such knights in their lives may wish to hear such things.
It
They
is true
exist out
that
there.
for the common folk of this land, music and song must be there to bring a ray of sunlight into their dark lives. For people like me, we must be those that are the shields that protect them. And a shield does not need a song. It needs a blade to go with it.
Maybe a song would be written about you one day.
If that happens, that will be because someone wished it so, and I will never sponsor such a thing. vanity is just another sin.
Of course. I really assume Lumina and Zara are just having a conversation over
Yeah.
this guy's head.
Yeah. I mean, also, listen, she doesn't agree with him, but listen, honestly, this guy's not.
Well, listen, you can give me gather information, all of you.
Mhm.
Want kind of keep an eye out,
Ooh.
observe.
Ooh,
Yes.
I would love to try.
Ah, I miss.
Ah, weak kid.
It's still important.
What if these miss with a match? Fucking look at us. Why do the +3 rolls fucking miss with a
Mixed
match?
with a match. Let me just check something. As kind of go about I'll say this, Alyssa Ludmina, you do spot that he kind of like not very, it's very subtle, but it's clearly there underneath some of the cloaks. You can see it kind of has this sort of like it looks like a sigil, right? That's kind of just hangs to one of the bags. And it's a very ornate sigil, not very fancy, but clearly important. It's just the sort of flame, very on sort of like a blazing shield. But yeah, Zara. I was gonna say.
I'm in my books right now. I'm distracted.
We're right now gossiping about him slightly.
Yeah, it's fine. You are distracted indeed. So yeah, if none of you are gonna, you're just gonna mostly keep to yourselves and
Yeah,
occasionally
but a small talk
discuss.
is fine.
Yeah, small talk.
Yeah, we're not gonna fucking like not talk to him. Like, why not? This guy's hilarious.
And Lisa will probably mention the sigil after a few hours of walking.
Well, it's gonna take a few hours. It's gonna take a few minutes with that miss with the match as you're kind of passing by. He like stops and I see like draws his blade. You all realize a bit too late that kind of you're all surrounded as from like the nearby tall grass as they charge towards you on the road. You sort of monstrous creatures running on all four legs. As yeah, no, they are literally upon you right now. You are kind of missed them. As it's about like 6 of them.
Gotcha.
As yeah, he's just immediately gonna draw his sword. As all of them kind of immediately surround you.
Yeah, weapons strong. Yeah.
We'll have the initiative because
How
you
far
are
away?
snoozing a bit. They are literally upon you. There is no more far away.
Oh.
Missed with a
okay.
match.
I'm just
Congratulations. As they're gonna jump because Zara, you're the one who missed with the match. You're gonna be absolutely jumped. Take 2 harm and then roll me endure harm.
Gotcha.
As you kind of like one of the creatures lunges at you, kind of like before you realize that they're upon you, you just kind of like get flinged to the ground. You manage to kind of push it off of you with great struggle as the second one just kind of like gnaws at your leg. The rest of you kind of draw your weapons as Zivka would also kind of just go to fucking slash at one of them. What are the rest of you doing?
I'll try to fucking like kick the smash the head of the guy who's like currently nibbling at Zara's leg.
I feel room to roll me a clash.
And Alyssa would try to help Sivko and
Yeah, I would.
Weak hit.
keep him safe.
It's a weak hit.
Weak hit indeed. I did promise you.
Fuck, I cannot. Why cannot?
And I told you I'm gonna be way
Almost
meaner
done.
with the harm. So your weapon has it's 2 harm. As you kind of just lunge for one of the ghouls with your hammer, and you just kind of like crack it to the side as it kind of hisses, and as you kind of just the other one will lunge, taking advantage of this distraction. As feel free to roll me an endure harm. As you also
Yes, sir.
first you'll take the 2 damage, and then you can roll me endure.
2
harm.
damage. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Oh, that's at the spirit.
I told you I was gonna start being more mean to you. It was very nice up until now. Didn't realize I can deduce the health before I make you roll the thing.
Yeah, I'll roll the +1 from mutant physique.
Mm-hmm.
I'm rolling with iron.
Yeah, so
Ah,
as you just kind of like don't manage to kind of like react in time enough, so suffer.
oh, I said
Huh?
no, that's nothing now.
So you suffer -1 momentum. Instead of just biting you, it kind of managed to kind of like reach out and kind of like flings you to the ground, and starts kind of like basically. What is that? Holy shit! Okay. No, this is way too harsh. Fuck off, game. Like, you're almost dead.
Grant, you want the TPK? That's Grant. It's okay. We can leave. We can end the game.
Listen, Mac. Listen. Up until now, I haven't been using the rules correctly. I should have been applying the harm on every actual attack. I didn't.
Yeah.
You've been playing the tutorial level up until now. Yeah. So take 2 more damage as this thing just.
I'm at
keeps
0.
Eating. Well, yeah. You are gonna be wounded on your next little thing. Oh no! If you are at 0 health, no. If you miss again, so right now, next time you miss, you're gonna get fucked. Alyssa, feel free to. Do you want what you want to do? I feel like your compatriots need more help than Zivko.
Yes, after what happened, I will definitely go to them. Yes.
So what are you trying to do?
Just trying to get one of them free and so they get up and can fight again. Probably Sarah because she's not that harmed.
Well,
So we just have more fighting power.
do you want to strike at one of the creatures? Do you want to distract their attention?
Yeah.
What do you?
She would strike a creature.
Give me a clash roll. Okay, good. Still do pay the price. So, as you kind of go to strike, and it kind of like gets off of Zara, the ghoul lunges for you, you can take 2 damage, and roll me endure harm. Now, as as it kind of like bites you, kind of digs into your armor as you kind of feel your bones cracking slightly under its bite force, but you manage to just kind of like smack it away as it kind of like falls to the ground. As you look, Zivko is doing fine as he like cuts down one of the creatures. And Zara, are you gonna do anything?
Yes, I would like to use my to trace Igni to basically blast them and inflict harm on them if I can.
Yeah, feel free to roll your magic roll, whatever that is.
I believe it could be strike or clash. So
Yeah,
Yeah, well, I think you roll with wits, right? So it's gonna be
Yeah.
clash anyways, because they keep having the initiative.
gotcha. I have to manually put that in myself. They also have to add 3.
Yes, add the
Hold on. Yeah, I gotcha. Hold on. Make sure I do this correctly. I don't want to give myself too much of a mistake. I would just add 1 because iron's 2.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Ah.
This is really
man.
not your day.
we are
Not your
Yeah.
not
day.
the witches.
As you kind of like make the sign in the air, as the sparks kind of like ignite, but you rush a bit due to the panic. You know what? Because this is a spell, I don't want to blast Alyssa with fire.
Mm.
I'm just gonna fucking, I don't know, give you 2 stress, and then you roll me in your stress.
Okay, do I take stress out of spirit or?
Oh yes, out of spirit.
Gotcha. And then roll with and do what's the stress?
Well, it should take your spirit.
Yeah, it rolls
The
your
same,
highest
yeah, it's
spirit.
the same.
I think I get 1 less momentum.
Just take 1 less momentum, and I'll do 2 more spirit. As your spell doesn't just fizzle out; it fucking explodes in your face as you kind of get pushed backwards. As it's less of a physical injury, as you realize the chaos that you try to manipulate and twist backfires spectacularly. And Hid of us warned you that chaos is a very volatile thing. And even with signs, which are small, very light spells, well, chaos is unwieldy. And yeah, as the explosion though, the sort of bright light that kind of emanates, the creatures kind of fucking scatter off. They'll make a single roll, and they just fucking flee away. The surviving ones. There's 3 were cut down, 2 were like heavily injured. 1 was fine, but the 3 of them managed to just kind of bolt away. As you'll kind of like get up, as Zivko wipes the blood off his blade, looking at all of you. Well, how are you all doing?
Alive, which is positive though. It seems my lord is properly prepared for this. We apologize for the poor showing.
It's quite alright. These ghouls have been quite a problem, attacking people on the road. Flesh eaters, but I guess once they're hungry enough, anything is good. He will like. I think Ludmila, you're kind of on the ground right now. He's
Yeah,
gonna
I'm on
help
that.
you up.
Ah, thanks.
That's, these wounds, you need to treat them right now. Who knows what sort of diseases these creatures carry?
We will work on it. Don't worry. We are a bit more resilient than.
No, nonsense. We shall camp now. But it is what it is. The village will have to wait. As he like goes kind of like off the road, he starts fucking planting some tents in.
Yeah, I think if Zara would basically try to heal people if we had shoot, we only have like one supply though, two supply.
Yeah, but he
Yeah, I
also
think
has
Zara would try to
supplies.
heal everyone.
But yeah, no. If you wanna heal people, yeah, no, those are gonna have to be your supplies.
Okay, gotcha. Who has the worst health here?
Ludmila is 0
Ludmila.
right now.
Ludmila
Oh
is
shit.
fine.
Okay, I'm sorry, Alyssa. Please don't die in the
Yeah.
next one.
I will try.
Mhm. Okay, I just roll heal. That's what it is. Yeah. Damn.
It's not our day.
Holy
I
shit!
told
This
you.
is not your day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
we are.
my
There's a
god.
reason. We are in fact the loser witchers.
Yeah. So.
I think I have one less supply though. Still.
I did find the pay your price table. That as a reference for myself for the future. Yeah. I mean, listen. I would say this: you at least stabilize them, but these are nasty wounds. It's gonna take a bit more to heal them.
And this would help with building the camp.
Ah, no, my lady. Rest and recover. And he'll just come do this on his own.
She will insist and help him.
Ken like looks at you and says, "Why don't you help your friend over there? She seems like she needs more."
I mean, my other companion is taking care of her.
Is she gonna make it with those wounds?
We have dealt with way worse.
Must be a hard life. I have nothing but my utmost respect.
Thank you, I guess. But we were trained for it, and it's our duty.
Of course. And yeah, if you like insist, he'll like begrudgingly let you help him with the camp. Eventually, get a small fire going. And sit down, get some jerky. Those wounds, how are they looking? He approaches you, Zara and Ludmila.
Zara will need some proper help at some point or another. You should be careful, Zara. Sorry, Ludmila.
That's fine. The mutations will kick in due time.
Ludmila is a tough one, my lord.
I know, I can definitely see that. I wouldn't have been
And,
able to deal with the entire pack on my own. Thank you for your assistance.
Of course, it is our mission to assist you.
Do not worry about us. We face, as Alyssa says, we face far worse.
Such is life on the path.
Yeah, he's just gonna let me know if you need help with the bandaging. I have some field training experience as well.
Well, if it's not too much trouble, my lord, if you could look over Ludmila here. I can only stabilize her, but I think she needs more than I can provide right now.
What about you? You spell earlier. Are you a sorceress?
It is part of our training, and do not worry about me, my lord. I think Ludmila needs proper care.
Yeah, well, he can't really do more than what you did, so.
Listen, let him be. Listen, this is part of the job. Listen, make him feel good.
And
I don't think he really needs to do that. He's pretty much doing fine on his own.
That is true. That's true. He is in fact free, much more confident than all of us.
Yeah, he's just gonna like kind of sit down by the campfire, and you can hear him start kind of almost to himself praying.
Who is he praying to? What god does he believe in?
Gonna like listen in.
Just slightly. I'm not trying to be obviously nosy, just curious to hear.
Oh, Satan, help me, please.
Well,
I know that guy.
sounds like he is a small prayer. You catch a few words underneath his breath. Something about eternal flame?
There, I knew it. Fuck it. Yeah, so you have to kill him here and now. It's the only way.
Nah, the Eternal Flame's not the originator, sadly. This guy's just a believer. Listen, the early Eternal Flame was kinda good. Like, they did a good job initially. Later they became utter assholes. Like, in Witcher,
No.
even in Witcher 1, they were cool.
You know what, you're right, Mac. We're getting paid for this job.
Listen,
Let's
listen,
see the man to his weird thing.
there's not every night. In Witcher 1, the night we meet from the Flame Order, he's cool. And this guy seems fucking cool and wholesome. Listen.
And yeah, he is just praying. And yeah, it's kind of like unpacks. You notice there's not a drop of alcohol in his little bag. Very like food, water, some medicine.
Not even medicinal alcohol.
He has probably some disinfectants, but no like actual alcohol. No, Alyssa.
He's a believer. Have you looked at this man? He goes to church every Sunday.
That's a boy. What is this boy doing?
Yes, boy. He's no drinking age.
Listen, please.
He can't buy alcohol yet legally.
Can't
Alyssa
believe what
just
these
an
people are
alcoholic.
doing to Shadow and the... Oh my god, Ross is so brutal.
What did Ross do? What did
I'll
Ross
just-
fucking
I'll-
Ross
I'll
fucking
post
go
it
for his
here.
throat?
This is what
Hmm.
Ross posted about Shadow. The London City University.
Oh my god.
Christopher and the boys.
What's this from?
Yeah, this is the from the Bucharest chat, I assume.
It's a
Yeah.
Bucharest chat. Oh my god.
Ross just goes for the throat. Holy shit.
So let's return to our happy time of fucking Prince, little Prince here.
But yeah, you eventually will go from day to night. Soon the only light around here that you can see is, well, the one from the fire. As
I assume we will take shifts to sleep, right?
well, yeah, if you want to. Some people here are more fucked up than others, so difficult would
Rabina
suggest
wants to
that-
rest. You should.
Yeah, the people
Yeah,
who are not injured
Lumina's
should.
fine.
He'll look at you, Zara, and be
I
like,
think I have 3.
should also rest. I hear sorcerers are quite fragile of constitution.
That may be true at most, my lord, but I am no sorcerer. I am a witcher,
Do not
and I
cast a
would like to
spell.
put my word. Such things are. It is not. My spell casting is small in the weight of what a sorceress can possibly do. It's only
That
a
is
small tool.
good. That means that your soul will be less affected by.
Oh my god.
My soul, my lord?
Magic. Taints the human spirit, rots it to the core.
I see. Is this a common feeling amongst your peers?
Don't have that many peers, not around here, no. More. But
Mm.
many people have many views on sorcerers, but in Myrt, no. Myrt is While the Brotherhood of Sorcerers dictates how things are run in the city, who would be foolish enough to challenge them?
I see. That would be a dangerous thing to do, especially in these times. Is this a feeling that's mutual?
People will eventually realize that the only thing that the sorcerers are protecting are their own interests.
I see. How did such a thought come to you, my lord?
It's a mere observation of the world around us. You look around, you see corruption, greed. Half of these monsters were cooked up in their labs, after all. Everyone knows plenty of sorcerers dabble in mutations and stitching of beasts together in order to advance whatever sick, twisted fantasies they have. Others are political, Machiavellian individuals that I've never met good sorcerers, and I think that's for a good reason.
Well, you had that on me, my lord. I've never met a sorceress at all either.
You look
You're,
like just kind of like
per-
look at you. He does not believe you, but he won't say anything. It's not. I make no judgment
But-
on you, my lady. If you dealt with their kind, someone, magic is not something one learns natively. I will not ask who or where or how they taught you, or what you had to give, because that
Look,
would
guys,
be.
a wizard and a sorcerer is different for Zara. Just want to make sure we say that.
Yeah, this guy's not intellectual. I don't think he distinguishes.
That's probably right. Yeah, you're probably right. It's a good point.
Let's say, do you think he makes a difference between a
Yeah, he
sorcerer and a
doesn't.
witcher? Like, no.
Yeah.
Cast spells. I just saw it. You cast a spell.
I got it. I feel like there's a bit of a misunderstanding here, but thank you for your kindness, my lord. If nothing else. I cannot say exactly the. Well, it's not my right to really tell you how you should feel about those regards. I have been only recently began my path into the world, so I'm learning many things. Like the prayer you did earlier, is that a church? I'd not heard of such things.
Church of the Eternal Fire. It's not a small institution. I joined it one of my visits to Novigrad when I was young.
Ah, I see. Novigrad.
Apologize. This makes Mert looks like a small village in comparison.
Mm.
Greatest port city in the north. Truly wonderful place. Has its flaws, to be certain, but makes us all look like rowdy peasants by comparison.
Maybe we'll visit one day, eventually.
What did you ask?
No, that's not you said. Maybe one day we'll visit.
You should. It's definitely a trip worth making.
Right now, Mer's the biggest city I think we went to.
Well, it is.
I think Asea.
Yes, it is the capital of Arxea, but it is also the largest city in the region. So we are graced by the Brotherhood of Sorcerers. unfortunate, but
Ah, I see.
it is the way of things for now. Change must come from within.
Well, your devotion is admirable, my lord. It seems I've learned something new about the world. Thank you for that.
It's quite all right. Don't mind me asking how have 3 young women managed to end up like this. It's a harsh life for a man, but I can't even imagine a woman.
Well, it is through dedicated training and discipline as any warrior is made. If you were told that you could save the world from monsters, can you blame any of us for wishing to do so?
To have wish for a husband, a child, family.
Zara kind of like laughs, almost startled about the whole thing. That I cannot imagine such a thing for myself. I've lived my entire life knowing this is what I'll be. I cannot see such a thing, at least for me. Zara, Ludmina?
Listen,
Me?
oh, certainly.
Go ahead.
Listen, that's what we. Listen, at this point, we've gotten used to it.
I mean, we've dedicated our lives for saving people.
Someone must walk the path to kill the monsters after all.
There's not really much time for a husband and children.
I did hear about stories about witchers. You are graceful warriors, talented, powerful. So yes, I do respect your mission.
Yes, we are, as they say, experiencing the life outside of our home now. You are meeting us at our greenest right now, my lord. Okay.
Very good.
No, she said she was gonna say hopefully with more time we will be able to be more adept with things.
No, it's even if you may not believe, I do that. Must also be. I think you would fit right in the Church of Eternal Fire. You are also warriors that fight against the darkness, against the evils of the world.
What exactly does your church stand for?
Quite simply, hands against the darkness. Light provides comfort, hope for the people around. Believe in progress and endurance of humanity.
And their feelings on magic and other such things.
Magic is the reason for why those monsters on the road that attacked us earlier today, do you think those are natural of this world? No. unnatural creatures born of unnatural through unnatural means.
I see then. Well, as Lumina said, maybe we'll be lucky enough to one day make a visit to your lovely Church of Eternal Flame.
If you ever do, put a good word in for you. You're given food,
Of course.
accommodations, and
We appreciate it.
of course. I feel like you're a bit prejudiced, all of you. I feel like you're a bit.
No. That's Red the player saying it. Zara's
Red the player is a bit
confusing.
prejudiced. Red the player is a bit
Yeah,
prejudiced.
you know.
Listen, Red. In Witcher 1, the guys were cool. They helped.
You know, a church that says I fully believe in helping people is great, but also fuck those other guys. Would have burned them to the fucking ground.
Yeah, the leadership fucking sucks. Not the
Listen,
members.
are any of you
Like, a lot of
elves?
the members are good.
Listen, are any of you elves? No, so it's fine.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, that's just
It's like the only way we can save your soul is to take your eyes out, guys. It's the only way.
Are any of you mages? No, it's fine. You're fine. They don't. You're not public.
He's always side-eyeing me right here. He's just what stone on his blade is. He's side-eyeing me. I don't know what you're telling me right now. I'm just grunt.
Listen, he's sad for the corruption of your soul. He would kill the one who taught you magic. He would never
This is a
kill
slippery
you.
slope. This is a slippery slope. That's what we call that.
But yeah, no, him
fuck.
and Alyssa are both gonna just take turns keeping an eye out as have some rest throughout the night.
Ignore it. I must click something.
Someone roll me a. Yeah, make a camp.
Ooh, who wants to roll? Alyssa.
Oh god. I can try.
We believe.
Yeah.
Well-
Don't next time.
This is. I've never seen this many
This is not our
misses this session. Holy shit! Yeah,
Again,
well,
again,
listen.
Grunt. This is the loser game.
Yeah, listen, you wake up. It wasn't most comfortable sleep, as you all kind of have to get up in the morning. Your body still is very injured, Ludmina. Well, you Zara as well. You don't feel too recovered, but
It's par for the course. It's fine, guys. We got this. We're hanging out with a guy who is really its fire right now.
Yeah, listen, this guy is like right now keeping up the mood. It's fine. Listen, Lamina's entirely thinking like, man, I fucking suck. But this guy's at least making me slightly happy.
yeah, you're gonna turn back on the road as you kind of start walking, and after a couple of hours, and the sun is starting to rise. You see this rather gruesome sight up ahead, as there's plenty there. You can clearly spot like blood, and there's like a small cart that has been kind of toppled over, as Zivko immediately like draws his blade to kind of approach the site.
Can we
Yeah.
see any monsters on the side?
Well, you see a lot of drag marks as people were dragged into the nearby wilderness. As he kind of just swears underneath his breath.
Is there a way to see what direction they went, or how much blood
Yeah,
was lost to see
it's
any
very
survivors?
obvious. Yeah, it's a very obvious direction they went. Kind of like goes to take a step, then kind of like looks at the three of you and like, are you sure you're up for this?
Will you follow your lead, my lord?
He's gonna like sheath his sword.
That's what we're made.
Well, gonna turn back. Gonna go to Mert. At least we have. He's gonna grab some. Kind of like looks around the cart a bit. As he's gonna grab like a bloody cloth, put it in his back, and say, "We're gonna ask some help from the city guard. You three are in no condition to fight another pack of these monsters. Let's try and reach Mert. Not too late. Only lost a
My
few
lord,
hours.
My lord, we are
I
here
shall
to
not hear
guard you.
debates on this. You are wounded. Clearly haven't recovered fully, and I will not have you die on my watch. Now move.
as my lord commands.
Yeah, he's gonna march back down as marching a lot. No rest, no nothing. So I feel like this would be a this would be a face danger, and you all kind of have to roll face danger with Iron. Because this is like an endurance. See if you manage to even push yourselves more than times.
You mean endure? What first danger is?
Face
under
danger, and
adventure?
then you can use Iron.
Yeah, adventure. Yeah.
Yeah, Alyssa, I'll let you choose between two. You can endure one harm or you can endure one stress.
I'm gonna endure one stress.
Yeah, Ludmila's own through one stress. I imagine Ludmila more disappointed in herself.
Yeah, so you both can detract. You can -1 spirit.
Yeah, Ludmila's thinking like, goddamn, we coach called a loser by this guy.
All kind of push back. Say as you reach the it's late at night that you reach the city. It's well past sundown, but as he kind of like looks at the three of you and says, "Wait here while I make a report to the captain." As he kind of goes inside there's like a small barracks right next to the city gate.
So I guess there goes our money.
Well, we'll at least be paid for the one night, so
Yeah.
that's something.
We did our job.
I think we made a bad impression.
Ah,
I mean,
it might
if
be for
word
the
gets
best.
around.
I'm not sure about the rest of you, but I intend not to come back to the city once we leave. I
Yep.
don't think it really agrees
Nope.
with me.
Nope. I don't fucking like this place.
We can't just say every city we have a bad time. We don't. Honestly, I think we can, but
There are many cities in the world. There are many places to visit.
true.
There's enough monster-filled realms to help out.
What about you, Alyssa? How do you feel about the city of Mert?
Oh, I'm never going back. I mean, I'm almost a wanted criminal. I don't need this.
Oh yeah, we should definitely stay away from like Zyarkov as far as possible.
I take my
Yeah.
comfort in my books, thank you.
And there's so many other great cities.
Hopefully. Though I don't think we should go to Novigrad. No offense, trying to whisper that part.
baby, yes. Maybe avoid it as long as we can.
Agreed. Honestly, the question should be, where do we go next if this thing goes well enough?
We still have the mission to deal with the cult, but
Yeah. Afterwards, I mean.
afterwards, I don't know. Maybe go as far away from Yakov. I still think is a good idea. Maybe go east. Maybe go where maybe we can find Tanya and Herzan, or go south.
No. This may be my bad mood speaking, but I don't wish to cause trouble for Tanya and Hiruzen.
Yeah, let them be together.
I feel like they're having a better time than we are.
Yeah, then south it is.
We've been going south this entire time, right? Or we've been going north?
Slightly, yeah. You have the
further
map.
south,
You
yeah,
can
we're-
look at the map.
Yeah, we're still not
Yeah.
far away. We're still not far away from the castle. We're still like in the general area.
Yeah, I'm taking a look at it now.
Yeah, I think we haven't left the north. We didn't even leave Redania.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm not sure. The region of Redania. I don't-
Redania is
Yeah,
quite
it's not-
big.
yeah, but that's true.
Yeah, if we want, from going from Mert back to dealing with everything after this, we can go to Paz Yespin. Maybe go to another port city, possibly, if we can survive the trip.
I think walking should not be a problem, like, honestly.
Mhm.
Listen, this was a poor showing, but we're not that bad.
Well, sorry to say, I think I'm that bad. You two usually are better at this than I am.
I mean, you didn't plant your ass down three times actually. I'm not sure. I wouldn't put yourself down so much, Zara.
It's not putting myself down, it's a matter of fact. I'd rather be more realistic about these things about myself. Know your limits and all that.
Maybe I should find out my limits.
It's, don't worry, Lumina, it's a fact of life. I think Alyssa can drink the best of us usually most of the time, and you are very stealthy with the blade. You have my hammer in your hand, so maybe that's why it's a little awkward for you.
Maybe the hammer. Then it's kind of unwieldy. How do you like? It feels like a spear, but like it's not even pointed.
You hit them really hard. I try not to hit yourself in the face either. Simple.
Eventually, you can like see him.
I guess.
You see Zivko walking out, looking absolutely furious.
Ooh.
Well, he kind of like reaches you, recomposes himself, says, Witchers,
Guess the guard was not interested.
call me a fool. They don't have the manpower to keep the roads to Malva safe. The corrupt guards. I bet you if I threw a point powers in their face, they would immediately acquiesce.
Sad to say.
Sad to say one.
Oh, she's gonna say, like, sadly, she was gonna agree with him, basically.
Yeah.
Well, follow me, Witchers. I will have your payment ready when my home.
My lord, if you wish to continue,
This was my last attempt. As he kind of like starts walking, as looks at the three of you and kind of says, "Everyone is out for themselves in this world, and well, I intend to change that. I intend to find those who are selfless, willing to stand up against the darkness. And we shall take care of this if the guards do not want to take action."
it is an honorable thing to do, my lord, to wish to help others without any gain for yourself. It is very difficult for many others as well. You were not wrong to do so.
Keep fighting the good fight. The world needs more people like you.
Is he an honorable man?
You kind of like reach this. It's a large house. Looks about what you would expect a minor noble to own. As he kind of walks inside, and servant, you kind of like approaches. Ah, my lord, welcome back. I didn't expect you for another day. He just kind of says, "Quite all right. We've had some trouble on the road. Have to bring the payment for the witchers." As like the man kind of bows and walks off, and like Zivko turns to you and says, "You are quite badly injured. If you wish to stay for the night, I wouldn't chase you away. I know a
Thank you
good
for your
healer in the town.
hospitality, my lord.
I know a good healer in town. I can bring them here in the morning to have another look at you."
This is a gracious offer, my lord. We'd be fools to turn that down.
And welcome to my humble home. We have a guest room. We'll have I'll bring you some extra blankets. As there you go. One supply, everyone, as you will be handed a heavy pouch of crowns.
Grunt feels fucking bad. Grunt knew he would die if we fight again. Grunt realized how the system works and like, holy shit.
Yeah, no, it's like, oh, now actually it's lethal. Wait a minute.
This would have been a TPK if we fought again.
Wait a minute. No, because it's a bit. That's true. If you keep missing like this,
Yeah, it would have been a TPK. Yeah. To be fair, he did also take away like my Ironclad thingies, but Jiggy. But even with those, yeah, it's still dangerous. Even still dangerous as fuck. Even if I like were off my. This was in fact not our day.
As you'll just. As he'll just kind of like give you the butler kind of sort of prepare a late supper for you. It's considering some of the slop you've been eating for the last 2 days. This is quite good, and it's like freshly made. As after you eat, he'll kind of. There's like one single this older man. He's like the only servant that currently works here. As Zivko will sort of take his leave and go to rest as well. Before you retire to your chamber. A single bed, but they brought like extra blankets. Sort of them on the floor.
Like having a sleepover, they forget to give you extra blankets. I understand.
Well, it's a guest room made for like another person, not like 3 people.
Yeah.
Either you all like sleep and like sardines in the bed again, or just.
Alyssa's gonna sleep on the bed. On the floor.
Like, I think Alyssa and Lumina are the most injured, so Zarek will take the floor this time. She will acquiesce.
What? Why don't you roll me another make a camp?
Okay, whose turn is it this time? Lumina?
Our roll fine.
Yes.
I believe.
Our roll's not great. I
believe.
don't believe this is the loser game.
Disbelief.
Manifest. God damn it, Mac.
That's the
I
problem.
told you
Because
to
Mac manifests. Like, doesn't matter what you say. As, no, you kind of wake up in the morning. Man, this trip took way more out of you than it should have.
Yeah, well, I guess we do just suck. That's what Lubina thinks. So she sucks.
Thing is, now you realize you're not gonna do anything else for the next few days, because if the fight starts and you're like fucked up.
Yeah, no, we need to recover. Yeah.
As in the morning, as Rodan kind of brings breakfast towards everyone, Ziv And looks at you three. I assume, well, those were some grave injuries, so... Well... I think, you'll see, Witchers, that kindness goes around. I have already sent a message, and the healer should be here, well, within 2 hours.
Thank you.
That's really kind of you.
He, like, nods. So... yeah, as he kind of like eats, he's not gonna... doesn't seem to be like the kind to make small talk there. Unless you have any questions for him, he'll actually eat in silence.
I think Zara's gonna probe him about the Church of Eternal Flame, just so she can write down any information she hears about, basically.
Just like dogma questions? Like what exactly?
Basically, yeah, I guess questions about the church, how it's run exactly,
Well,
ideologies, type of stuff.
you can clearly gather that it's a not the big church, not the big institution. It's mostly in Novigrad, from what he tells you. Doesn't really expand outside. You would know the Tsar that there's a lot of sort of northern temples to Melitele and other gods that dot the landscape of the north. So this is a bit different. And well, the Church of Eternal Fire doesn't actually believe in any deity. They don't believe in a god, right? They have like a set of principles that they adhere to. And well, from what Zivko tells you, those principles are justice, protection of the innocent. It's a very clearly, at least from his perspective, a very knightly thing. And from what he tells you, there are many knights who kind of join this in Novigrad. Well, it sort of adheres with a lot of their existing principles.
Gotcha.
And yeah, it's they promote in the city of Novigrad. They promote innovation, progress. Sort of seemingly their mission is the improvement of society, which means that people from other walks of life, other than just knights, right? Like people who fight, also tend to be drawn, from engineers to poets, writers, all sorts of individuals. It does seem to have a much more strict viewpoint when it comes to sort of, well, of course, magic. They view magic as the source of evil, sort of loser's game, at which everyone loses. Eventually, even the one who uses the magic for their own benefit will get corrupted and destroyed by it. They are also not. They believe in the temperance of the human. One should not overindulge in either alcohol or other vices.
Gotcha.
Hence why Zivko he doesn't drink at all. Unless there's like a very ceremonial, like small glass, right? But other than that, he doesn't really partake.
Okay. She would take him for his information. Or his
Yeah.
talk.
By the time you're done finishing, Rodan would be like, Lord Volynosk, she's arrived. Like Nod says, have her come in and see if she can do anything about the Witchers. And well, as you all kind of see a very familiar face.
Oh, it's,
Walk in.
it's a fucking vampire.
It's Sylvia.
Oh, so, oh,
As she walks in and has like a large bag with her. She smiles at all of you.
Ah, hello again.
Yes, hello. I was told you are in need of medical attention.
Yes. It would be much appreciated.
Of course. As yeah, she's gonna put down and like pull out a large bag of ultrases and herbs. Starts kind of preparing some herbal remedies. She's gonna change some of the bandages and she administer things. All feel a bit soothed, so I'll say it should help you. Will be good as new in a few days.
Maybe I should have rested a bit after the werewolf fight.
Lord Zivko here, as rather Lord Voynos here is well, quite adventurous. Not surprised you got yourselves into trouble.
Does he often go out in the woods to do these troubles?
I've had to patch him more than a few times, as Zivko is obviously embarrassed at this.
I mean, he handled himself quite well yesterday.
Well, he usually goes alone, but after last time, I think Rodan managed to finally come. I'm glad to see, my lord, that have heeded his wisdom. If you almost... It was divine luck that saved him last time, wasn't it? Wasn't that what you said, my lord? He like kind of steps in and says, I don't think they need to know about all of that, my lady.
Oh.
It was indeed a monstrous creature. Faced it
What creature did you fight?
a few months ago. I can only describe it to you. I do not know. Large, monstrous wings of a dragon, but had fur like any other beast.
Ah. You rebelled against this creature?
No. I managed to fall into a ravine that was thin enough for the beast to not pursue, but eventually I think it gave up and Sylvia here found me as she was gathering herbs in the woods. Dragged me out and nursed me to health. I owe her my life.
I see. Well, it seems it was divine, as all things must. And where did you even fall upon the creature? Just on a normal walk?
In the woods in the northeast. Now that you think about it, Zara, that's the same place the werewolf died.
I know! I know! How interesting. Well, I am glad to see that, you're all right, my lord. And of course, Sylvia, it's good to see that you seem to be doing well.
I mostly recovered from the physical wounds.
Of course. With time, hopefully all scars will heal.
I will be back here tomorrow to have another look at all of you and see how you're doing. Treatment must be administered multiple times so that you can gain the full benefits of it.
I see. It seems we're also going to be giving you a lot of trouble here, my lord.
It's no worries. Nobody's using that room anyways. Feel free to stay. I will be mostly gone. I need to write a few missives and put out a few recruitment posters.
I see that. Well, I hope and pray for your endeavors to work out as best they can. Of course, If you need some assistance, as best we can help, we will try.
Like nods. He'll kind of get up and take his leave.
Is Sylvia still in the room, or she also left?
Well, once she finishes like with the bandages, kind of like gives you several tinctures to administer, kind of like take, and gives you like another serving to take later in the evening. She will take her leave. As before she leaves, she'll say, "Thank you once again for saving me, Witchers. This is the least I can do to repay that debt."
It is what we are here for, of course, and happy to see you as well.
As she'll nod, smile, and take her leave.
Zara lets out a breath. Well, small world, apparently.
Not many nobles, I guess. It's not. It doesn't. Makes sense. They kind of all know each other.
Hmm.
They're like neighbors, I think.
A bit odd, but
They do live in like a similar part of the city.
Yeah.
The Marinovs are also sort of minor nobles.
yeah, I believe so with their histories too. Well, it seems the Lord may have encountered something else in the woods. Maybe another creature that we haven't stumbled across. Maybe what exactly would kill that werewolf we never found out about.
I mean, definitely something to keep in mind.
A wicked creature with fur. Doesn't sound too familiar.
Could be Griffin, maybe.
Possibly, but I don't want to make assumptions.
May also be a new entry in your book.
You read my mind, Alyssa. I'm trying not to do something foolish like go out and try to find it.
No, that's not. No, that's not. That's not.
Of course, I will try not to. Though I may ask him some questions about it. This creature of his. Just in case, of course. It's not.
No, listen, Grunt will not actually, because Grunt knows Zara will just die. Listen, now he found out how that's work. We fought against ghouls with help. Fighting against whatever this fucking is, we'll die.
He put an unknown creature in front of me. I have to do what my nature demands.
I feel like Grunt gave us false confidence
Imagine
because
Zara, when you come back after 1 year on the path, discovered a new beast.
listen, I think after the tutorial we have false confidence in our ability.
No, I got my ass kicked even in the tutorial. I have no confidence, but I still want to go. Come on, Ludmila, come on.
Right now.
You can make a trap for it and capture it, and we can study it.
Promise, right now I need to recover right now.
Oh, we're talking in care like, well, Ludmila,
my mistake.
I think that's what Zara's face is saying to you right now, though. Like,
Yeah, okay, that might just fit in. Lumia will just look at Zara. We can do it later. We can do it later, not now.
Of course. I will hold my eagerness.
We have barely any coin. We still have like the monster fight. We still have my fuck ups to deal with.
Of course. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Just don't work for charity. We're not. We're not exactly charity.
We're not doing this for charity. I understand our luck's not the best right now.
It's not the best right now.
It's not the best right now.
Best.
Observation is a different thing, but I'm not saying we're going to do that now. You're right. We need to recover. We have things to take care of that are important. Later, table that for later.
Later, sure. I will give you later.
I'll ask him a couple questions. Maybe somebody what it looks like.
Yeah, I think hunting a bird or whatever is would be good practice, honestly. But later, not now, please.
Of course. Let me know.
We don't listen. Me and Alyssa already fucked up. You also don't need to cause another fuck up. And
Look, listen. I understand my limits. I understand. Don't worry.
I mean, it would only be fair if Sarah fucks up true, but I mean.
No, we should no, we should
don't
we
want
should we
that.
should not chase mistakes.
Yeah. Look, don't worry. Most of my problems do with battle. I'm not good at it. I can accept that, and know where my strengths are.
Listen, your magic is pretty good. Okay, listen, but you did oh yeah, you chased the ghouls away actually.
Good. Like I said. Regardless, don't get yourselves down. We have monsters to look at later on. Later on. What would Harrison say in this situation?
Oh God, Harrison! Oh God, we truly need Harrison. The morale did plummet with him leaving.
Now, that's a big burden to put on someone like Harrison when he's dealing with his own issues.
Yeah.
I'm not really good at this part.
No, I think none of us are.
We are alive. We are alive.
Listen, I want to get listen. What did Aaron always say? The first year is always the hardest on the path. We are learning. Listen, it's fine. Again,
Yeah,
it's just
to make
just
it to the first year.
we are still alive. It'll get easier later.
Of course. And hopefully, with time, we'll have some extra spending money for things that we may enjoy for ourselves. Yes.
No. I would like
What do
to
you
get
mean,
blade
no?
and better armor. I would like to focus on the path and nothing more.
Blade, better armor. What about you, Alyssa? What would you want? Extra stuff.
I mean, I some stuff for my bow, probably. Definitely alcohol. Definitely.
Oh, that's a good thing. Yeah.
Not sure I can also agree
Yes.
to that.
Yes. I think that's probably it.
I would like a hardbound book, pages blank, with a lovely quill set. I'm thinking ink, high quality ink.
Oh, of course. This
That
maybe
sounds like you.
this maybe future witchers will read textbooks written by you. Your
Definitely
words will put future witcher students to sleep. Now, that's a lofty ambition there.
A lofty one indeed.
You think they're gonna tell stories about us?
Probably not.
Better not. Maybe a comedy. Listen, if Oscar was here doing this adventure, oh my god. Oh, good lord.
Yeah. He would
Ooh.
probably have laughed at us.
So you also miss Oscar too, Ludmila? Interesting.
I kind of feel bad.
Why are you doing this,
Listen, honestly, I kind of feel bad for kind of putting him down. And maybe I realized that maybe happiness is kind of a rare thing and should be maybe treasured.
Oh, look at that. Growth. Understanding. Surprise. Which brought about this change, Ludmila? What's brought about that change of heart?
I don't know. Listen, I just don't want to fucking mope and be around me and kind of brood in my room. Maybe I should be more like Zefko over here.
Well, that'd be nice. Give yourself a bit more confidence. I feel like you,
Well, let's not go that far. So I'll try to be a bit more optimistic, but
I was just gonna say, I feel like there's a temptation to look at the bad things and instead of what we have accomplished.
to me, it feels all of the things we accomplished were kind of flukes. Almost like God just didn't realize how the rules worked.
You also were like rolling success after success after success.
that is true. That is true.
Like
but I think
the
I was
first few sessions, my god, you
that's
just
true.
never rolled a failure.
But true. But I think the Revenant, Blue York actually died because he would
No,
always
because
do
the
one
Revenant,
damage and he would go to
that
7
was
damage.
no. The Revenant had the trick. If you fought him, he would then never have hit you
Yeah,
at full strength.
no.
When you
No,
ran
no.
away, that's when he used his
No,
stuff.
I think Lubina would have died because he attacked her 7 times and
Yeah,
that'd be
but
like the
he
magic
never went
number to
against
get-
Ludmina full strength.
Oh, that's
Because Ludmina was the only one fighting him. That was the trick with the Revenant.
that's true. But anyway, yeah, Lubina would say maybe a bit of his radiance infected me. Who knows? He's
Yeah,
such a
no.
ray of sunshine.
And Alyssa, back to your comment there. I think I'm not sure what has come over me. I think I've been reading too many of those romance novels Tanya kept sneaking into my bag.
You got some romance books with you.
I didn't save them, of course. I think I kept one by mistake, though. If you wish to read it for your own entertainment.
I will say, you did notice a large, like, book bookshelf. This house when you enter Zara.
She did?
Did?
I'll get that book for you, Alyssa, and I'm going to take a little walk into the library.
I'll
Of
try.
course, if my lords allow me.
I'll try to check him fast. I kind of want to apologize him a bit for that thing yesterday.
That would be good, actually.
Just don't steal anything.
I would
Please.
never. Books are
No.
precious jewels that should be cherished and loved dearly, as they deserve.
Now
Yes.
you saw that room unlocked when you arrived. Now, if you can't get up, walk around the house, but the door is locked.
No.
And as you kind of like Rodan the butler, I guess I should post this picture as well. He'll kind of look at you and be like, "My lady, can I help you with something?"
I apologize, sir. I can't help but notice that you do seem to have a robust library in this place. I was wondering if it would be...
I wouldn't. Quite a generous compliment, my lady, but I wouldn't consider it a library. It is merely a collection of books that the young lord has received as gifts.
I will be honest with you, sir. I have starved for a good book. I would love the chance to look them over if it be possible, just to read. My eyes have not held a book in my hand in quite some time.
Well, you are interested in such subjects, of course, and you'll out those kind of keys and unlock as you realize this is a sort of a study area. As you can roll me a gather information if you want to just kind of like look around for a bit. As like we'll show you some of the books on the shelf.
It's adventure books.
Strong hit. Zara, you realize one of the you see some interesting letters that aren't hidden away. They're kind of like on the desk. One of them, you can't get the angle quite correctly, but you glance at it. It's some sort of letter, but you recognize the Marinov seal on it. And, well, next to it, kind of overlapping it mostly, is sort of like a poster. And it does seem like a recruitment advert for sort of some sort of, let me think, how should I say this?
Join the church now.
Well, you do see the eternal flame, just kind of the symbol on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it seemingly it recruits for I guess some sort of organization.
Join the witch hunters now. Kill the elves.
Is Radon still with?
Yes,
with
he's kind
Zara?
of like, as you're kind of like glancing around the room, he is just showing you some of the books. The books on the shelf are like history, warfare. There's a few on economics. There's a few on sort of like the culture groups in this region. There's one on trade. A lot of very like practical subjects.
Mm. Okay. I think while looking across the books, Zara would ask, like, "Oh, these are all so lovely. Thank you. I do appreciate this." It seems as well that the Lord is not just well-read, but seems to have a wonderful relationship with the Marinov family. Him and Sylvia seem to get along swimmingly.
Yes, well, her father did propose a union between the two. It was yesterday that the letter arrived. Thought the young lord a bit kiddish. Is why.
Well, they seem to get along well with each other.
Kind of like, well, they've known each other since they were quite young. So.
Well, I assume there'll be a wonderful union of friendship and such, which is always good. in these type of things. Yes.
I suppose he is. The young lord is definitely idealistic. Support his endeavor, but sometimes I feel he doesn't put himself too high.
Well, such things may be important if he seems to care for the people. I will be honest, I've only heard rumors I've never really engaged with nobles enough to know exactly what the norm is for them, but only through rumors and hearsay. He seems to be none of those things, which I think is a good thing.
His father was a valiant knight who had promoted his efforts on the battlefield, and well, I think the young lord is trying to live up to that reputation, but well, it wasn't easy for him.
Yes, he spoke a bit of his relationship with his father. It seems to, well, I will not say, but and has the young lord been worried about Lady Sylvia?
When she went missing, he wanted to rush out and find her, but he may be a valiant warrior, but a tracker he is not.
I see. How long was he out in the forest before he returned?
Are you asking about when the time he went missing? Like, what are you asking? What you never?
No, he said he went off the forest. Like, oh, how long was he out
No,
there? Like,
he said he may be valiant, but he's not a tracker.
Ah,
That's why he
gotcha,
didn't go
gotcha.
after her. Like he wanted, but he's realized like I can't actually do anything.
Gotcha, making sure. Thank you. Well, I'm even more glad that we were able to help her and get her back home safely.
So am I. She is a young love lady, and it would have been a shame for anything bad to have happened. So I was told that it was rather gruesome matter.
Yes, I know it left young Sylvia with some scars that will take some time, but it seems she has a very strong will.
Good to hear. I hope she will recover from this incident.
Well then, if it won't mind, sir, I'm going to be lost in some books.
Well, this is the young lord's study, so I cannot allow you to stay in here. But if you wish, there is another area where you can read even with candle at night. You are free to choose however many books you wish from.
As much as I can carry, she will do so. And just grab whatever would be.
It'll help you grab whatever tomes. These books are in, even though they clearly been read, they are in good condition.
Oh, before I forget, she would once getting set up in the other room, she would ask Rodan exactly what that recruitment the recruitment poster was for.
Well, the young lord, I think, has finally something he's been mulling over for the last year. One cannot just raise his own private army without any questions, but well, I think he has had enough, and he's trying to create some sort of organized fighting group, maybe some sort of militia, deal with the monsters in the surrounding area. Fortunately, he does not have the finances to finance such a thing, so I'm not exactly sure what his plan is this time. I told him that people will not fight for no cause, so.
There may be some who wish to do it for the safety of their own families and sake, but it is sad to say, but the world requires more than just valor. to eat.
I do concur, although the young lord certainly doesn't view it like that.
Well, hopefully it works out the best. Maybe he can recruit them with prizes and such. I'm not too sure how, depending on the monster, you can eat some for food.
I like chuckle and nod. Lady, I wish you a good reading. I must attend to my other duty.
Of course. Thank you.
Yeah, some of you may rest. Zara, you may indulge yourself in some reading before. Then it gets later at night before Zivko returns back. And that medicine is definitely kicking it in. Ludmina, feel free to heal one health. Presume
Yeah.
Zara, you would have also taken the tinctures, because also kind of fucked up mentally.
Yeah.
So you can all heal one spirit as well.
Yay.
1 health, 1 spirit.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Depression healed. That's fine. I need to find Oscar and apologize to him. This Nobina will
What kind
grow.
of curses apply?
Whatever she gave you, then just it made you like feel better, not just physical.
We don't question the mystery medicine.
Not question the alchemist.
I was
Never
like,
question
hey,
the alchemist. Never.
I have
Yeah,
some
yeah,
questions for
Alyssa
the
as well.
alchemist.
If you took the medicine, then yes. As Zivko returns and says, I see you're all doing a bit better.
Nah,
I-
much.
I couldn't help but notice the 2 stacks of books.
Ooh, apologies, my lord. I had saw that you had a library and I couldn't help myself. I have placed them somewhere with that Rodan had told me to, and I have not damaged them, I promise.
I realized, well, maybe I should have assumed you knew how to read. After all, were trained by a mage. Sense.
Zara nods, not sure if she should be offended or not, but just
What do you think the
Nods.
literacy rate amongst the fucking commoners is?
I know, just well, books are one of my few things I do enjoy greatly. It is important for one to be able to read as well as to understand things. And so I try to put pen to paper and make sure whatever monster I face, I can understand it.
Quite understandable. Most people kill them. I've never seen anyone trying to document them.
No, it is important to my sort of goal mostly is to gain as much material as I can to pass down to those who will one day face these creatures. I cannot kill every drowner. I cannot kill every beast I come across. So, hopefully for the future generations, they too will be able to have the tools they need to defend themselves.
Is this something you wish to tell?
No, I do not wish to sell this. It is supposed to be shared. It is to save, hopefully, some lives.
Then, my lady, if you would permit me to be so bold, I would request that you share this information. I have decided, as of yesterday, that enough is enough. City Watch won't do anything. I shall find those that are willing to fight for the better lives.
Oh, understandable.
They may be few and untrained, but give them a few years and I'm sure things will turn out for the better. And as such, I've decided to start my own chivalric order in the city.
That is admirable, my lord. Especially for those who aren't lucky enough to be behind these walls.
He like nods.
I would be honored if that is the case. The purpose of these notes were meant to ensure survival for all.
I would be forever grateful. You would be able to share those notes. I will make sure that all new recruits will be trained, will learn them by heart. If they cannot read, they shall be taught that as well.
Of course. Maybe an artist or two. My penmanship is maybe not be the best, but someone who can give a visualization would be important.
Like nods as Rodan kind of brings in dinner and says, "My lord, you may have forgotten, but our finances are not in the best of state." He kind of like says, did you see I've solved that issue as well? Didn't you read the message from the Marinos?" Rodan kind of like looks a bit confused and says, "No, my lord." Well. It is quite the dowry. Rodan kind of like, "Well, yes, my lord, but I have no other income sources." You worry too much, Rodan. That money will save more lives. I will not have it just laying in my vault, gathering dust. Now enough of this talk. We'll handle the economics tomorrow. Not in front of our guests. As Rodan kind of bows. "Of course, my lord." Puts down the rest of the plates before taking his leave.
Well then, me and my companions are going to be here in the city for a few days. I'll be happy to make a copy of my notes for your purposes.
I would greatly appreciate that. And meanwhile, of course, you are free to stay here. And Sylvia told me that you'll be needing more treatment. So hope. I've never known a better alchemist and healer than she.
Well, there is a companion of ours who we've been in contact with. It would feel dishonorable to leave him on his own devices when we were meant to help each other.
Well, there's only one room, so he is fine with the accommodations. I do not mind.
With your permission, my lord, I will speak with him and see if he will be willing for such things.
Of course, of course. And yeah, you'll finish dinner, and unless there's anything else you want to ask him or talk to him about, he will be retiring for today. As yeah, you can
ask Oscar.
Hmm?
I think we want to go find Oscar.
Yeah, Lupita wants to find Oscar, definitely.
Yeah, you can try and track him down at night. You all kind of get a lamp as you light it up and begin walking through the darkened streets of the city. As presumably you check the tavern. First place, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We left a note and everything.
Kind of like find him at one of the tables, sort of just looking absolutely exhausted. As you kind of like enter, he like looks up at you and says, well, hello.
Hello, Oscar?
You look like you could need a drinking buddy.
Do you eat something though? Like lays back down on the table.
Can I pass him some beef jerky we have from our time with?
He immediately just kind of like takes and starts like munching on it. Oh, thank you. This is so good. Haven't eaten like a day.
Aww.
We were gone for one day. This man's already starving. Jesus.
Well, you were gone for
Well-
a day and a night, but
That's true. Oscar, it seems we've come in a bit of luck, depending on how you look at it, at the very least. A minor
stumble upon
noble.
a secret treasure.
But you could say that. He has golden shine about him.
He has a golden heart.
And gold. Oh yeah, definitely. Thank you, Alyssa.
That's
I
a word
thought
for
you
it.
didn't care about those. I thought, how did you say this world revolves around money?
It does.
Well, it doesn't. But
But we're here to well, he's offered to house us for some time while we heal our wounds. And we told him we had a friend that we wish to ensure the safety of. We're wondering if you would like to come with. Though we will warn you, it is one room.
if you want, you can have the bed.
We will let you have the bed.
As long as I have a roof over my head, it'll be fine. Yes.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
I feel like you two would get along well. Or maybe not.
Oh yeah, they would.
I
definitely.
get along well with almost everyone.
That's the almost part that gives that leaves
Well,
concern.
is he a mage? No, I don't think he is. Doesn't sound like one. So
No, he's definitely not.
No.
Oh, they'll get along fine.
Yeah.
And he has some great stories to tell.
color me
Yeah,
intrigued.
You did miss an amazing story opportunity. I feel like the three maidens and the lone knight.
Don't talk too much about it.
Ah, so 4 virgins. That's good. Good to know. Good to know.
I feel like I should be offended by this, but
No, you're right, Oscar. Yeah.
But you see, Zara, in the stories, the public, they appreciate a woman's purity. A man's, though, they ridicule that shit.
well, his heart belongs to another. So there you
And
go.
He
There's
is a
that.
noble. Yeah, he is a nobleman in politics and some such.
Something we can work on. Ah, Ludmina, you're so naive. So naive. You think noblemen are care about that sort of thing? It's only for appearances.
I think most do, but I think this guy actually does. I would agree for most that they would definitely have like 10 concubines, but this guy is.
They have 10 concubines before they marry, Ludmina. It's the women.
That's true.
You can't really check it on the men. I won't get it. I've heard some horror stories. Whew. At one midwife, things she told me. Turn your stomach around.
But this guy definitely doesn't seem the type.
So he is either lying to you or he's very young.
He is young.
Oh, he's young and innocent.
Has time to be corrupted then.
Don't say it like that.
Listen. We all pray that he will stay like this.
I'm not sure, but
I'll say this. The only people I've seen to be uncorruptible were religious fanatics and
Well, he does kind of tick that box.
I see. Well, Little A isn't exactly the most fanatical religion.
He's from Novigrad. He likes the church from Novigrad, the Eternal Fire,
Oscar
Flame?
kind of like
Eternal Flame.
Tales.
Hmm.
He's a
Oh, you know
member
more.
of
You know.
the Church of Eternal Fire.
Yep. Yes, that's the name. Yep.
Yes.
Oh,
You know about it?
Yeah, they do seem to have some beliefs about mages, which
Not a fan.
I also don't like the mages as people, but I don't like them like fundamentally. I just think most of them have to be
you
assholes.
see, the problem is, I like my alcohol. Thank you very much. Sinning?
Oh yeah, he was that.
Yes.
That's fun in life. You need.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Listen, we don't agree with anything, but the lack of alcohol was kind of.
Travel halfway through the north and I still meet these zealots. The roof is a roof.
Oh,
And we can bring the alcohol ourselves if we want some.
Luckily for me, I am not an elf. I'll be fine.
turns to Alyssa.
Yeah, I guess you'll lead him back to.
Yeah, no. Oscar, no. Lubina will stay as everybody leaves to Oscar. As he, like, hey, well, the others leave. Lubina will stay a bit behind. Yeah. Hey, Oscar. I just want to say something. The thing I said 2 days ago. I'm sorry for that.
Ah, no worries. Water under the
I
bridge,
was-
my friend.
I was angry at myself, and I kind of blamed you for my own failings.
Ah, you would be the first, and he like claps you on the back.
Oh my god! Oh my god! The fuck! We need a therapist for this, man.
Nothing beats dwarven spirits. They use dwarven spirits as like replacement for like fucking alchemical components.
Medicinal alcohol, I assume. Yeah.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, he'll be all sick.
Nah, the elves were little bitches.
Yeah, he'll be all sick. I'm sorry. Well, I'll not say such things again. I think you're a good person, Oscar. The fact you still help us, even though we could have just ran away.
Well, being a good person and doing what I do is not exactly the same, but there is some overlap. But I appreciate the compliment nonetheless.
I think you have a good heart. You try to, even if life circumstances sometimes force us to do things.
He just kind of like smile and nods. Let's see
Have
this.
a good night, Oscar.
Let's see this knight of yours, this shining knight in gold-plated armor with a flaming shield, a sword of justice. You kind of like you both of you also walk out after Zara and Alyssa. As you kind of like walk the streets, Oscar will say, "That's a good question. Ever thought what would witchers think about? What would the Church of Eternal Fire think about witches? 'Cause they hate mages."
I think right now he is a bit confused. I think because
Yes.
he did think Zara was a mage. I don't think they would like us very much. I think this guy is an exception because I think this guy is just too innocent to hate people who are heroic. And I think our bravery kind of canceled out the mage hating, but I think the priests, assumably, I think they would still hate us.
We're not planning to visit, that's for sure.
Yeah, and I think also what helps that he doesn't know the creation process involved the mages. I think the more
one
knowledgeable
knows.
member, yeah.
Ah, well, at most they will treat you like victims. At worst, they will kill you. But
Yeah. I think I don't think they'll treat us well. I think this.
listen, witchers, I have learned a thing in life. If you're useful to people, they will tolerate pretty much anything. So right now, I think you killing monsters definitely make even people like that overlook.
Yeah, well, we'll see when the monster population decreases.
I don't think I'll live to see those times.
I think none of us will. But no, I think for now there's an ample, more than an ample supply.
And yeah, you'll head back and go to your room, settle in for tonight as Oscar will just plant himself at the other edge, back against the wall with like a blanket over him.
You can have the bed, Oscar.
No, it's fine. You all can stay there and sleep together. I'll be fine over here.
He probably doesn't feel comfortable with too many people near him that he doesn't know.
I don't think he feels very comfortable sleeping with anyone in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not dwell on his trauma too much. Yeah, he needs a professional.
pushing.
Yeah, he needs a professional therapist.
Yeah, you'll take your medicine and head to bed, and morning will arrive. As
The flame will rise, one might say.
yeah, another sunrise. As Sylvia would come in again and give you another round of medicine, so all of you feel free to heal one more spirit, one more health.
Sure.
Oh, thank you, Sylvia. Thank fuck we didn't antagonize that relationship, guys.
Shoot. Sorry, I would have to ask exactly what this concoction is.
It's a lot of the recipes that I've been studying, passed down through the family line. I
Ah,
can't tell you everything I have, otherwise you would just steal my business.
Listen, alchemists, listen, people need to trade secrets.
this would be useful for a witcher at the very least, but I understand. There are
Well,
family
I
fees
do
and
have
recipes.
a secret to confess.
Mhm.
I'm glad to see that you're all recovering so well. These are not something I would give to regular people. I took your interesting anatomy into account and
Makes
increased
sense.
the dosages of it. So
Makes sense. Yeah, that's how I think. I think that's how most. I think that's how most potions of ours work.
I would, if you are willing to sit down, Zara, I would be more than willing to make an exchange of information.
You had me at exchange of information.
You tell me about your Witcher mutations, and I'll let you know how to make some of these things in the future.
I will have to be discreet, and there are some things I can't tell you no matter how much you ask.
Trade secrets, then, I suppose, for both of us. Such a shame.
Sad to say, there are a lot scarier people who'd be more upset with me about that than you.
Well, suppose we all have. Well, I gave it a shot. Curiosity is my weakness.
I can understand that, respect it.
Just be careful. There's a saying: "Curiosity killed the cat," or something like that.
Cat has 9 lives, so
That's true, I guess.
I still have what, 8?
Keep safe, Sylvia.
Well, I'll visit you tomorrow again to administering this.
Actually,
As Zivko is just talking to Oscar while this is happening, you can see Zivko is fucking blushing red.
Oh god, it's all god. I want to turn that conversation. I want to listen in. As it was a.
I'm like, over here. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I
This
was
is
gonna say, you
good.
overhear the last one. Need to show courage just in front of peace. Women, too.
Yeah, it's like, okay, which one do you like, boy?
His wife, his soon-to-be wife.
Listen. Oscar did say there is time for corruption.
Yeah, he's that corruption.
As, yeah, no, if you want to approach them, as Sylvia leaves, they kind of just look at you.
Lumina, I think you're approaching them.
Yeah, Lumina's approached him like. I see you getting along well.
I was just... Well, I was asking him questions. Apparently my potential ballad, the knight errant, and the 3 warrior women. I'm still working on the title.
The Iron Maidens.
3 wildcats.
Raw.
Zivko just kind of like looks at all this. This is why I do not want minstrels writing songs about me. They make a mockery of everything.
At least about them as well. I mean, not every song has to be mocking someone. Some
He
though.
insinuates we had. Oscar just kind of
I'm
shrugs.
aware
Says,
that.
listen, it's for the mystery. You don't tell the audience what happened. You let them imagine it. You let them like wander.
Oh,
Or just shakes his head.
Oh, Oscar, he just likes to write songs that are just a little mystical and have a lot of space for imagination.
Yes. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go out and tell people about the news. I have actual things to do. As he like looks at Oscar before leave. Well, so which one of you is ready to bite the bullet?
Excuse me, what? I was gone for a second. What?
Well, I need someone to the love interest, but I also need someone to be the romantic rival.
Wait, what? You want us to be your corruption tools?
Shouldn't the love interest be the woman he plans to marry and be with forever?
I don't think the Marinov family would appreciate that. Listen, I
Wait,
think that's a good
what?
jest, but
I mean, the weirdos, the alchemists. Ugh.
Yeah. She saved his life. After the battle, he fought a
yeah,
creature that he was unable
honestly,
to defeat.
it's kind of romantic and like Destiny-like. I mean, also, I don't think the Marinov family would be happy about you spreading those rumors. It's nice to listen. It's kind of funny, but
Well, I don't do this for the benefit of nobles, I mean, I do this for the benefit of the common people.
that's
No,
true.
no. Listen to me. It's very romantic. Think about this. A lone knight fighting a crazed beast falls down into his death and nearly dies until a woman of his dreams comes and saves him and heals him and nurses him back to health, even giving him the courage to continue fighting on. Isn't that romantic?
I suppose you do have a point there. Maybe I should ask you to be my co-writer on this. You seem to have a knack for this sort of.
She does like her romance novels, doesn't she?
I don't-
Kinda like
Definitely, yes.
the
Yeah.
smirk
'cause-
on Oscar's face. That's such a smirk.
The wheel. Me and that tomorrow. We stabbed you. We shanked you.
It's
Tara,
blanks,
the-
dude, so-
Scandalous almost. What's your favorite?
Shut up.
Yeah, what's your favorite, Sarah?
There was that story about that nobleman from Nilfgaard and the northern shield maiden.
Just because you talk to Tanya, I swear.
Maybe, maybe not.
I know.
The ballads of Toussaint.
You
I'm
know,
going to push you down a flight of stairs.
Listen. I'll before we depart from this place, I'll make sure and your parting gift, Sarah.
Parting gift. I feel
I
like
know
I should be
exactly
afraid.
what you're gonna like. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. You're I just need some quill and paper, and he just like wanders off.
Listen. We do
It's
need
gonna be awesome.
we do need something to remember as the writers of Oscar.
Yes.
Not a romance novel? It couldn't be an academic study?
You think Oscar?
No.
You
I
think
mean, you
Oscar's
told
not
us
a
about
player?
it.
Listen. We need something to lift our spirits, don't you think?
I feel like you two should be the one going for the romance angle. And let me cheer you off the sidelines.
Listen.
I'm hard on this stuff. What are you doing?
You think? Look at me. You think I'm better? Look at me. Who do you think is worse between me and you?
Who'd be to think about it? You're the rough, tumbled, wildcat person. You need to be taught love and care by another person. It's wonderful. It's the classic. And Alyssa, a woman with a heart of gold, but still fumbling our way into figuring out what that means. Come on.
I'm sorry, but I think sadly, our young lord here is already taken.
Yes, he's, I think, 12.
And Oscar
Typically.
doesn't seem to care, so
Alyssa.
I don't see anyone.
Listen, Zara. Maybe I'll find my man one day, but it's fine. Listen, it's the fact that you want to watch from the sidelines, isn't?
What do you mean? I'm here to cheer you on and ensure you two go on forward with a happy lifestyle. You are the two who like to tangle in the deadly dance of combat. I follow in the background and make notes.
That's true. I do already have a title, the Wildcat.
Mm-hmm.
I think I can walk into my image. Make it like a battle roar, maybe. I need some better cat eyes though.
They're already
I gotta
working
work,
on
gotta
that on that cosplay at the brothel. Don't you worry.
Look, I suggest you two talk to Oscar because he doesn't seem to listen to what I say, and maybe calm him down from his wild fantasies he has, and we can get back on track.
I'll volunteer for the role of lover. It's fine.
Yes, Lumina, you will be a wonderful lover to someone. I know in my heart.
Alright, I'll go talk to Oscar.
Wait, wasn't there a second role he mentioned?
The rival.
And Alyssa, that could be you unintentionally.
Awesome. Awesome.
We'll throw you a bone here.
Oscar, you see him like he asks some papers from the butler, and like he just sits down and starts scribbling in a corner.
Oscar, you want to volunteer? You want to volunteer?
No, I have something way better in mind.
Are you writing a new ballad?
No, something way better. You'll see when it's done.
Come on, Zara. Come on, Zara. Don't be so shy.
I feel like I should be afraid, is what I should be.
Maybe, but
Listen, something to read at night. Don't you like to read?
Yes, books of academic use. Like,
Academic
Zara, don't lie to us. We all know you. Which books you read?
just because Tanya likes to make jokes and place books that aren't my part of my reading list does not make it my fault. Don't you me?
did you read them?
Just because I got bored after reading them doesn't mean I shut up. Shut up. I feel like I'm being punished for something I didn't do. So I feel like this is going on.
Listen, it's fine. I'll find my knight in shining armor one day.
Yes. We should focus on that.
Book top, what?
Don't worry, Mac.
Oh.
Don't worry. I know what it means.
Who taught you these things? Who told you?
God, fucking God, an
It sounds
angel,
happy.
maybe an angel came down to Oscar and inspired him to do something like this. Maybe God,
Good
maybe
idea.
remember that God. Maybe he got a new idea.
I feel like I need to tackle Oscar and stop him from this.
Man, listen. Why do you want to limit the arts?
Limit the arts.
Listen, I'll protect our boy Oscar from your vile censorship.
I am gonna go read some more books of important use while you two hens snicker in the corner.
I mean, I can search you for some romantic books if you want.
No, let her be.
I
Let her
think this has to be something.
let her be. She'll come to her senses soon enough.
I'm leaving.
And as you do, go away, pick up a Warfare of Mirth book, and just try and clear your head.
The logistics of a
Yeah.
citizens militia.
You'll spend a few more days around here just basically recovering. Yeah, you can put your health back at max, your spirit back at max. As next time you will have to handle your death finally.
Yay.
We're so fucked.
Awesome.